Hi,
Yeah,
Okenio.
yeah.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you? Welcome to the Bridge
Bless,
99.
bless.
There we
Thank you.
go.
Thank you for having me.
The pleasure is mine. All right. All right. So, for persons who don't know, how would you describe yourself and your music?
Man, the description, it's a long list, a long description. A man of God, a believer of Christ, gospel artist, husband,
Hmm.
preacher, pastor, long list, producer. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man of all trades. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
man.
right. And what is your creative process like when writing and recording music? What's the creative process like?
Oh, well, I mean, it could be anything. I mean, sometimes I'm driving in my vehicle, I hear a rhythm or a melody in my head, and I just pop up my iPhone same time and just,
Mm.
just make the melody with my mouth, and just wait till I, get to the studio, get home and stuff. Then
Mm.
I start doing recording. Sometimes I could be laying down in my bed and I hear a recording. There are times when I'm even sleeping, and I get dreams and hear songs in my sleep, and I just jump up off the bed and just immediately start recording. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, man. All right, so talk to us about the track you work with Chosen, the track you work with Chosen on, and what has the reception been like for you? Is there a video out now?
Yes, there's a music video. We did a music video maybe a month ago.
Mm.
Amazing song called Only God Can. The song is basically dealing with it's talking about, some of the stuff that we face as a culture here in Jamaica. The three main pandemics that we have down there, the drugs, the crime,
Mm. Yeah.
the poverty. Basically just informing the people about what we're facing as a nation,
Mm.
and basically, advising the people to stay away from that and just know that God is the way, and we should rely on Him, to be our source, so to speak. So that's what the song is really about.
Which is right.
So
Which
it's
is
a
right.
beautiful song.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Beautiful song. And how would you stay inspired and continue to grow as an artist?
Oh man, how do I stay inspired? So, my inspiration mainly comes from the word of God, to be
Mm.
honest with you. I mean, I originally started music simply because I wanted to find an avenue or a way how to say things that I don't normally have the opportunity to say on a day-to-day basis. And I think that God really blessed me with the ability to write songs and, put words in ways that most average people couldn't do. So, um, the word of God, I would say, is my inspiration on a day-to-day basis. Um, there's some days I would sit down and try to write a song, and it's just not coming to me. But when I get into the word and pray and read, sometimes I just receive the instruction of how to put a song together and stuff like that. So yeah.
Mm. Yeah. Which is right. And can you discuss any upcoming projects or releases that you are working on?
Definitely, yes. So as you guys know, I just released the song with Chosen, and it's out there right now on all digital platforms.
Mm-hmm.
I have a brand new song that I just released over the New Year's, a crossover from 2022 to 2023,
Mm-hmm.
called Breath Away. So right now that's on all digital platforms as well. And trust me, that's if you want to know my personal favorite song out of all the songs that I've done so far.
Yeah.
This is a song. I love this song. It's an amazing song. Breath Away, just basically speaking about how God gives us breath, but then at the end of the day, every day we live, we can look around, we can see the nature around us, and He takes our breath away when we look at how awesome He is, how excellent.
Mm.
You can either look at the things around you that you're surrounded and pick out the bad things, or you can look around you and pick out the good things. It's the same God either way, right?
Which is right.
So yeah, so that's basically what the song is about. It's kind of like a little Afrobeat
Ah.
track it's on. So it's a really good song as well, and I love
Yeah.
it. My favorite.
Yeah, and I like the Afrobeat vibes in that car. Say them say Africa, the home country. I like the Afrobeat vibes, man. I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
And how do you balance your personal life with your career as a gospel artist?
Well, that's something that I'm still learning. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Mm.
It's not easy. But I believe it's something you have to be intentional about. Time is a currency. You can't, just like how you can spend money and you waste it, you waste money, you'll get it back. But with time,
Yeah,
you
true.
can't get it back.
True
So
that.
It's something that I pray about. Something that I sit down, I think about, take time away from, the things that I'm doing as well. Sometimes I find that I'm working so much, always making songs, always recording, always writing and working so much that, it can affect other areas in your life. Sometimes it will even allow your emotions to get drawn away into the craft and what you're doing so much that you're missing out in other areas of your life. So I'm the kind of person who every now and then I'll just step back and turn the computer off, turn everything off, and just take a whole season just for myself and my personal life.
I totally agree with you, because that's something that sometimes you have to step back, and just take a breather and regroup and come back. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right. So looking back on your career so far, what are you most proud of, and what do you hope to achieve in the future?
Oh man, if it's anything, it's just the craft within itself. I mean, when I started out, if you listen to one of my beat, them boy, you'd have laugh, But now to see that I have music that is playing, on different radio stations and stuff like that, and
Yes.
doors has been open where I have the opportunity to do songs with people who I literally grew up hearing. I have even other collaborations right now with some great artists that the moment I call them name, you would know them, but I'm not gonna share that part of it right now.
I was just about to ask you some of those artists.
Yeah, yeah. So to see that I'm at that level right now, to where my production is on a different level right now. I am that. If anything, I'm proud of that. And to still be able to have the fundamental, the reason why I started in the first place, because a lot of people, they start this thing and then after a while they lose themselves because they start swing with the crowd and swing with the direction of what majority is saying, and they lose their authenticity. And to be able to be right here right now and still have my authenticity, I pray to God that next 10-15 years, God spare life, I still have my authenticity same way.
All right. And this, folks, if you don't know, this is Okenio Grant, gospel recording artist extraordinaire. Now, where can we find you, man? What are your social media information? Where can we find you on the socials?
So you guys can find me on Instagram. You can find me at Okenio_Grant. So I know my name is complicated, so let me spell it out. So it's OCKEINO. The moment you type that alone, you're gonna see my name pop up. Okenio_Grant, GRANT.
All right.
So
and that's
you
on
can
everything?
also find me. What's that?
Is that on everything? Every platform?
Yes. So on Facebook as well. I have a TikTok as well. You can if you're searching for my music itself, you can find me on Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music, anywhere you listen to your music. My song is right across the board.
All right. And there you have it, folks. That's Okenio Grant, gospel recording artist extraordinaire. Thank you so much for stopping by the crossover, man.
Blessings, sir.
Every
Thank
time.
you.
Much respect. You know what I mean?